Okie dokie, so it's time for the Smackdown review, and we start off with the return of Christian. David Otunga is interviewing him via satellite about the Sheamus thing with the bro kick. I don't understand this. Christian is supposed to be a baby face, but he's helping out the bad guy, so I guess maybe they want to turn him heel again. I don't understand what was going on there, and he's got his arm in a sling. I thought the reason why they were keeping him off TV was because they didn't want him to appear on WWE television until he's done with all the TNA stuff that he's got to get out of the way at Bound for Glory. I don't know. This segment was pretty fucking boring. Didn't make a whole lot of sense that Christian is now complaining about something that happened over a year ago when he got kicked by Sheamus, saying that he was never the same again. It's just a fucking kick. How many guys have done this kick? Steve Blackman, Albert, you name it. Just about like 50 other wrestlers do it. And for them to be making a big deal out of a fucking kick is just completely retarded. So we get our first match. It's Sin Cara defeating The Miz. The Miz taking another loss. I don't understand this. They are just completely jobbing The Miz out again. This is like 3 times in a row he has lost in a match. And it's getting fucking ridiculous already. I mean, he was getting a lot of like momentum winning the IC title, and then they fucking knock him back down again. It's stupid. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. The match was okay. I mean, nothing really to complain about. A really awkward botched finish once again with Sin Cara. It's almost like Miz didn't even understand what Sin Cara was trying to do. He's like humping him, like, and then all of a sudden he gets him in a La Magistral cradle. I don't even fucking understand. He's fucking Mexican. He don't even know how to do the most Mexican move there is. So I don't know. But once again, another great example of Sin Cara botching. I like Sin Cara, but the guy just botches a little bit too fucking much. So backstage we get actually a pretty good match is made. Cody Rhodes, The Miz, Rey Mysterio, and Sin Cara in a fatal 4-way for the IC title. I'm happy with that. I'm actually looking forward to that match. It seems like it has some potential to be good. Then we get Kane defeating Kofi Kingston. It's a squash match, but it's pretty decent for a squash. At the end, Kane hugs Kofi Kingston. Oh, God, enough with the fucking hugging already. It's getting me fucking sick to my goddamn stomach. The anger management guy is back again, and it coaxes him into getting Kane to hug Kofi Kingston. It's just a lot of PG garbage. I mean, some people are finding this funny. I just find it to be stupid. Then we get Orton in another boring interview. It's time for another interview with me, Randy Orton. Fucking boring me to fucking tears. And this match with Tensai just didn't do it for me. It was boring, slow, tedious. The same Orton moves, the same Orton formula, the same shit. I mean, I'm at the point where I think I like Tensai better than Orton. Because Orton, from the promo to the match, all inclusive, this was just a very boring 20 minutes of television. Then we get, and then after that, Vicky Guerrero comes out, distracts Orton, and Dolph Ziggler tries to attack him from behind, but doesn't. The build-up for this matchup is just completely, just wasteful. They haven't built this matchup. That it's not even interesting at all. I mean, I don't even see anybody really talking about it, saying they're excited about it, because they really haven't put in a lot of investment as far as storyline goes into this. It's just, I don't know, and I just get the feeling it's not going to be that great. The matches they've had on TV haven't really been too great either. They've been average or below average at best. So don't look for this to be a fucking Matt Classic or anything. It's just going to be a boring match. Then we get Antonio Cesaro coming out. Says that he's disgusted by the fact that a Battle Royal is going to take place to decide his challenger at Night of Champions. Tyson Kidd comes out. Obvious audio sweetener here because no one, not even Canada, cheered that loud. I mean, I think they were in Canada again this week. I kind of fucking forget. But whatever. The reaction was way more sweetened up than it was on Raw. I mean, not sweetened out at all on Raw, but I mean, it was bigger, so obviously you got to know that they filled it in, because no one cheers that loudly for Tyson Kidd. Nobody even knows who the fuck he is. So, he gets in his face, and Antonio just throws him out like he's a sack of shit. Then Brodus Clay comes down. Tyson Kidd ends up getting back up and kicking him. Brodus Clay hits the splash. Then they all dance like a bunch of retards. That's the fucking wasteful segment. What was the point of this? This is build up towards the match. Are they really going to have Brodus Clay challenge Antonio? Are they really going to have Tyson Kidd, who is talented, but it's not going to really get any buy rates? Oh, there's a possibility that Tyson Kidd might challenge for the U.S. title. Oh my god, I've got to order this thing. Where's the remote? Oh my god, I'm going to spend $60 on this pay-per-view because there's going to be a Tyson Kidd match. I don't think that is going to excite anybody. Or the fact that Brodus Clay might have a match, is that going to excite anybody into ordering the pay-per-view? No. Then we get Wade Barrett coming out, and he says he's open for business, and next week they're going to find this lasted less than a minute. They're going to be able to sample the product next week. Obviously that just means that he's going to wrestle somebody. So then he walks out again, and that was just weird. Why not just have another squash match this week instead? Just a little useless promo. Didn't he say last week he wasn't interested in wasting time? Well, he just wasted precious time there. Then we got Caitlyn defeating Beth Phoenix, and I think I've got the Caitlyn impression down, guys. When she smiles, it's kind of like this. I mean, she kind of reminds me of a horse or something with a weird mouth. I mean, I don't understand what this is. I don't understand what's going on with her mouth or something. I mean, it's like almost like someone needs to punch her in this side of the mouth, so her mouth straigens up. It's all like awkward and shit. And you just want to move that crap around and get it like back to normal. So this match was okay. I mean, I'm knocking Caitlyn because I don't think that she's like all that hot and all that, but her skills in the ring, she looked decent. I don't know about having her beat Beth Phoenix, but the match was okay. It was short, but I really can't say anything bad about it. Caitlyn looked okay in there. Reverse DDT finisher, it's okay. Something, she's alright. Then you got a main event, Sheamus defeating Daniel Bryan. This was good. I liked it. The main event, always count on Daniel Bryan to deliver when it comes to a match. And I like that this was more high profile as the main event. Lately we've been seeing Daniel Bryan in some little short shitty matches or in tag matches where they barely let him in the ring. This time they let him actually, flex a little bit in there and, really get moving and deliver a pretty good quality match. I'll give this like 2 3/4 stars. Not quite 3 stars, but it was good. I enjoyed it. Sheamus makes Daniel Bryan tap with the cloverleaf. Daniel Bryan jobs again, but it was a good match. So overall, Nothing too terrible, but Orton and Tensai was pretty fucking boring. I mean, I didn't fall asleep or anything, like I have been lately. But, it wasn't that bad of an episode of SmackDown. It was decent. I'd say, like, this was about on par with Impact this week. I mean, I say it's better than Impact because we didn't have to sit through all those shitty Ace and Eggs. What are we gonna have, bacon with them? Aces and Eights segment that have been completely pointless and just going nowhere. So this was better than that. So yeah, pretty good program this week. No major complaints. But really, going into Night of Champions, gotta tell you, very, very weak build up for the Alberto Del Rio Sheamus match. I mean, the thing around banning the kick, it's just, it didn't provide any good build up or anything. I mean, really, like, who's looking forward to that match? So yeah, I really didn't feel like there's gonna be a pay-per-view on Sunday. I didn't really get that like hype going, but yeah, the show was decent. We'll leave it at that.